Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back to another video on the MTG arena. Today, we're going to be exploring a deck that I found on Reddit, and I thought it was super cool. So, I'm going to be playing someone else's deck today. The user's name was ExiledGiant. Make sure to give him credit for this awesome list. What this deck is it's a kind of a build your own Valakut deck, which is really cool. So it's a Field of the Dead deck, running 29 lands, Field of the Dead, of course. And then we are also running Terror of the Peaks, and Terror of the Peaks is your Valakut. So what you're trying to do is basically play a Terror of the Peaks and then use Scave Shift to get a bunch of Field of the Dead triggers. All these zombies come to play, ping, 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 machine gun their face, boom, dead. And so by going green, blue, red, you get access to Escape to the Wilds, which is a very powerful card as well from Throne of Eldraine. And this says you get to exile the top 5 cards of your library. You can play the exiled cards until the end of your next turn, which is important. And then you can get to play an additional land this turn too. So also a ramp spell, which is awesome. So we're kind of playing the usual suspects as you would see in here. We got Arboa Grazer, Explorers, and Growth Spirals, some Cultivates, Euro, of course. And then we're going to run some Storm's Wrath as a sweeper, which is great. So those aggressive decks don't fly under us. Also hits Planeswalkers, which is cool. And then talked about our Terror of the Peaks, and then just one Ugin on the top end. In his version of the list, he was running Zendikaar's Royal. Let's just look that up quick. Zendikaar's Royal. He was running 2 of these, which is another sort of token maker that's good with lands being dropped as well. But while I was playing this deck, I didn't really see a need for it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't play enough games to really let this deck or this card shine. But I decided to do without it in favor of another sweeper, 2 more sweepers really, another Storm's Wrath, and then the Ugin. So that's what we're doing. Sideboard is as he designed it, so I'm just going to run it like that, and let's hop into some games and see how this cool deck works. All right, we got our first game here. A little short on lands in this hand, but we're on the draw, and we got some Explorers and then the Cultivate. I think that we're going to keep this. Probably search out an island on our first turn here. Oh, hand isn't looking. Oh, it just got a lot better. Okay, great. So we'll still just go get that island. I'll just do it now. I don't really care. They can see our island. Mono red. So it's gonna be Storm's Wrath or bust in this. Oh man, we can't draw lands. There's 29 lands in this deck. Should be able to hit stuff. We're gonna just do the Explore. Wow, okay, that was really unfortunate. We probably just lost because of that, so. I was playing a game recently while I wasn't recording, and I was short on lands. I was at 5 exactly, and I played 2 Escape to the Wilds and hit 0 lands in a 29 land deck. It's like statistically impossible, but it happened. Let's scry first. We want to scry into a land here. Definitely not Ugin, so we'll do that. We'll just play this because they know what we're doing. All right, I don't know. The Magic is wants us to lose this game, and that's just how it goes sometimes. As soon as I start recording, I can't get a decent hand to save my life. And we didn't draw a land there, so we die. We've seen 1 land. It should be really every other is a land in this deck, but Magic Arena's automatic shuffler doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. Yeah, okay, we're dead. We gotta win game 2 and 3 now. If we would have gotten that Storm's Wrath down, I mean, I think we would have came back and won, but, you know, all of this didn't show up. If you can't tell, I am salty. Let's do this. It's easier to see. What do we want against them? Volcanic Fallout is okay. We probably want it. This doesn't kill Thorbrand on its -3. I think I'd still rather have Ugin. And like Scavenging Ooze to gain some life, but we also need to get rid of stuff, so if I'm going down a growth spiral, and maybe our slower stuff, like our combo is a little slow against them. Like we could drop a Terror of the Peaks, I think. I kind of want some Scavenging Ooze. And we're on the play, so Grazer is like a decent blocker, to be honest. So maybe we cut Escape Shift and just run one Grazer. We'll just try it. I don't know. We will play first. This hand is way better than anything we came up with last game. Scry into not exactly the land I'm looking for, per se. I guess we need more lands. We'll keep it. Can scry into something else, maybe a sweeper. This can get a red source. Eventually. Terror of the Peaks. That's great. Perfect. So we should be able to hit all their creatures. I think that we're going to... It's kind of awkward waiting a turn. But like they don't have enough on board here. I wonder if we could Scooze and eat that. I think that that's probably the plan. I think that we're going to do this. Just play that out. Then let's just eat this thing there right now. They probably have incentive to kill the ooze if they have a lightning strike or something, so. I will do some blocking if, okay, they play that. So, it did save us some life. I think that we just get the Terror of the Peaks online, actually. It's like, we could kill the Rampaging Ferocidon, but I guess what does Terror of the Peaks really do for us right now? Not much. We don't have any ramp or anything. I don't care. I'm just going to play it. I will take a damage. No blocks. Or no attacks, I mean. So they probably got to spend 2 spells to kill this. They're just going to play out more creatures. It's fine. Escape Shift is something. We need another land, though. It's really tough. I wonder. I wonder. Are we gonna attack? So we're definitely playing this. They can't do 18 to us next turn, can they? If we draw a land, we should win. I think it has Menace. I suppose if they have an Embercleave in hand, then we're kind of screwed. I mean, it doesn't kill us this turn, but it kills us next turn. They probably do have one. They don't. Okay. Steamkin. Grazer. Oh, that sucks. This is really unfortunate. I think that I need to... I think that we can hold them back to block. Okay, we can't get any life. I mean, we can't even scape shift right now. We're gonna just have to block. We'll block Annex with the Grazer. Firebrand, yep. I think that could wait one more turn maybe. Just make the Scooz bigger. Can't gain life, but okay. Woo! Okay, that should be game right here. We don't have extra mana for the Wrath anyway, so let's just do it. Let's just make it happen. Sack them all. We're sacking 6. We probably want a Fabled Passage. And that should be game. That's 7 triggers right there. That's 14 damage. Unless I can kill the Terror of the Peaks right now. Boom to the face. Oh, are they going to outpace us? I wonder. I didn't actually even think about that. And then we go to 3 right here. Do they have a lightning strike? They don't. Okay. That was so close. Okay, well, skin of the teeth there. I don't know how we could have done it any differently. I guess we could have Wrath, but then we would have lost the Terror of the Peaks. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Terror of the Peaks at all. Yeah, let's just run it back like this. I think this looks pretty okay. Growth Spiral. So now we're kind of in the same scenario as we were game 1. I don't think that 1 Growth Spiral and 2 lands is enough. Although Uro is really good, gaining all that life. But we don't have double red for the. I don't know. We're gonna keep. We're on the draw. If we get screwed again, then Magic is just dumb. Robber the Rich. It's kind of annoying. Okay, it takes an Explorer. I actually am fine with that. Well, there's Explorers for days, so let's Growth Spiral is actually better to use first, because if we play Into the Wilds, we can play the extra card from do we want to keep the Bojuka Bog on top? Yeah, I guess I'm fine with that. Better than them hitting a spell. And then no Ferocidon, we'd like to gain some life. Please. Okay. Oh, you're a fucking whore. What a dick. Well, we're gonna just kill him. We're just gonna do this right now before he can get Annex online. Like to gain some life with these Uros. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, well, this is really annoying. That's a really annoying card. This can come down. We're gonna do that. Tear the peaks. Shocks me, sure. Steamkin. And a Firebrand. Can't block that as Menace. Another Field of the Dead. Fine, just playing the Terror of the Peaks here, and then next turn at least we'll get some value out of our Uros. And let's just see what he does, huh? Rune Champion, yep. Quit giving away our Skoos. And a Rick's Mahdi Reveler. He's got 3 more mana he can utilize here. I'm sure it's just like an auto yield, like on MTGO. He's got Call of the Death Dweller in his deck. We're definitely not. I don't want to just jump. We'll just take 4. Okay, Chain Whirl it is. Yep. That's fine. So we got 2 Uros to shoot stuff down. So I think that we're going to shoot down the first. Do we want to play this? Probably not. I want an Uro. Let's kill that. No life gain, but that comes down. Boom. Okay. Then we got a Storm's Wrath. Is that worth it? I mean, then they got nothing, and we have an Escape to the Wilds. I wonder if that's what we're doing. Let's do it. How do they want to block? They're gonna block the Skoos. They must see it coming now. Okay. I mean, we're kind of committed to the plan now. So, whatever. Boom. Okay, we got an Annex. Run one of these. Hopefully hit a land here. That's great. Get some triggers from Field of the Dead. We can gain some life now too. Life should be good. Got an Ugin even. And then I think that we're just playing the Temple here, setting up for next turn. Cultivate is interesting, but I think unnecessary. They scoop it up. Awesome. Great. Cool. Got the W against Mono Red. Suck on it, loser. Alright, we're back with another game of Terrorshift. Opponent's going first. His hand is probably too slow. Cultivate is cool. We can get double red. think it's probably too slow though. That's so awkward. All right, we're gonna keep it though. I think that we have to. We'll just put back a growth spiral. If we're gonna be slow, at least have a sweeper in hand in case they're playing creatures. So we'll just play this tap. We might get a blue source next turn. We hope. If not, we're playing Field of the Dead and setting up for Cultivate. It's a blue source, but it's not exactly what we were looking for. It's fine. Opponent still doesn't know what we're playing yet. They might be playing Bant. Yeah. So ramp v ramp here. But we have a combo. So we're just doing this. Although I guess I could have 1, 2. I think it's still Cultivate here. It's just more mana efficient. Let's get a blue and a red source. Put the blue on the table. Then we can escape to the wilds next turn. I think we're gonna need to combo to win against them. Like they got Ugin coming down in 2 turns. Yeah, I mean, if they have a Nissa, then it's probably coming down this turn. Do we Uro? I think that we probably escape here. I'm still learning the nuances of this deck, so let's Temple. We don't want a Grazer. I think that's all we can do this turn. And then we got the Terror of the Peaks. We can't do both next turn, though, unfortunately. I guess that's kind of argument for playing Uro last turn instead. Okay. They're playing stuff. They also have Ulamog in their deck, which hitting that with Golos is pretty scary. So you're going to get a Field of the Dead here. Can't kill Golos, which is a problem. I mean, we could... We can't even... Okay, so we got the Terror in hand. And these 1 Growth Spiral for Field of the Dead. I guess I like that. And we can still play... No, we can't play the Field of the Rune, so... we got Scapeshift in hand, so... From that draw, so we just need to last 1 turn. I guess we're going face... If they get a Kenrith, that's pretty bad. We'll kill one of these things, I guess. So no Ugin or Ulamog, and then we win. That's kind of doubtful. Opponent thinking it out. They must not have it in hand, otherwise it would have just slammed Ulamog. So they're probably going to do a Golos activation and try to hit it. And wow, okay, great. I'm fine with that. That is... So it looks like we're gonna win by the skin of our teeth here. They're getting more zombies online, which means they're probably setting up to Kenrith plus haste here. Okay. And how many activations do we get next turn? That's 8. We got 8 lands on the battlefield, so we'll get 1 extra plus 7 to 14. That's enough, yeah. They're not playing Kenrith. That's kind of odd to me. I think we're gonna just jump here. I don't know what they're up to exactly. They're shattering. That sucks. So they knew what we were up to. They knew what we were up to. We could still escape shift though and just like flood the board with zombies. The problem is that if they draw Ugin, we lose. But what are we gonna do? You know? Yeah, blue, blue, green, green, blue, green. And we don't want to use any of the blue. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So we can get 1 Field of the Dead. Let's exile their graveyard. Bunch of triggers. We'll put that on the bottom. Put that on top, I guess, for Uro here. Done, done. Gain some life. Make some more zombies. Play another Uro. And then an Escape to the Wilds. That was a great draw. So let's see what happens here. Ugin would make me a sad boy. I'm trying to find it. Doesn't look like they did. Now they don't have enough mana. Great. They also don't have Shatter mana. Unless they feel of Ruin something, then they would. Okay, Krasis isn't going to save you, though. We got way too many zombies. Just call it GG's, buddy. Time to give it up. All right, there you go. Okay, so got the W there. They know our antics, but I'm not sure how to stop that. Sorcerer Spyglass combats Ugin and Kenrith. Negates, counter their negates. I think Storm's Wrath is not good. I think that probably Volcanic Fallout is just better overall. And I think I want like 2 negates. Probably dump a Growth Spiral. Growth Spiral is pretty good. You dump 3 cards. I'll dump 1 Growth Spiral, a Grazer. It's better on the draw, I guess, but And Escape to the Wilds is like our best card. Could be Terror of the Peaks, but it's like our best chance for winning against them. I don't feel comfortable. I'm just gonna cut the other Grazer. Might be wrong, but I think Negate's pretty important in this matchup, at least for the sole fact of protecting our combo. Okay, so this hand's pretty fine. I'm not going to ship it away. We got to find our other red source, but we got to negate, got to cultivate. We can make stuff happen. This isn't exactly the biggest race in the world here. More temple. I don't think I want that right now. Okay, they explore. Not really why Wizards thought that this format needed more explore effects, more ramp effects, but what the heck, we're playing it too. So let's play that. Let's explore ourselves. Escape to the Wilds is cool. This cultivate's looking great now. Fairy, huh?
You show remorse, I'll show you strength.
Okay.
I've got time.
So it makes our negate useless. It's probably just something like this. So we get green, and then we don't have a blue online yet, so we'll put the forest on the battlefield. Now we got an Escape to the Wilds next turn, which is nice. Conversely, we could play Terror of the Peaks. It just gets bounced out by Teferi, though. Like, we kind of need to do it, Terror of the Peaks and Scapeshift in the same turn. So I think that what I'm going to do here is, before playing a land, just play the Escape to the Wilds, maybe hit 2 lands off of that. And then they might use their Teferi to bounce,
Trust me, I have a plan.
bounce a, Uro. I think that we can save Uro. Because if we play a land, play Uro, then okay. So we're just going to play this out. Maybe hit 2 lands, hit 1 land. Okay. And it's a really awkward land too. That is really too bad. Well, we'll play it. Get our single trigger. Nice thing is that we did not hit Escape Shift there, though. I'm probably just going to play another Escape to the Wilds. Okay, they bounce our guy to draw a card, which is fine. Fairy's going to make it really difficult to use Escape Shift, though, if they have like a counter in hand. We can't do it this turn. No. Put it on the bottom again to get him for 2 here. That was a bad draw. It's probably just this again. We can grow Spiral too, which is great. Definitely playing this. Hit trigger. Maybe we should have hit 2 Escape Shifts, huh? can we play more than one card land? Yeah, we can. Okay, let's do that. And Growth Spiral. That's fine. So now, in theory, we can do Tear the Peaks and Scape Shift, but we really want them to tap out here. They don't know about the Terror of the Peaks in hand, but they might be more reluctant to tap out because of the Scape Shift revealed with Escape to the Wilds. Oh, wow. Okay, they're going for it. They hit an Ulamog. That's fine, actually. Ulamog doesn't even do it. They're going to bounce and draw. Wow, that's even better. Okay, so we can protect. We can't even... Well, we can't protect the combo. We got exactly enough mana. Oh, they got another Teferi. That sucks. Oh, we aren't going to have enough mana, though, with Ulamog. He's going to exile 2 of our lands. Oh, that bastard. Kill the zombies for whatever reason. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, what we could do is still just Scape Shift. And hope our backswing is big enough.
Here goes nothing.
There's a Field of the Dead. That's not bad. Tear the Peaks into Uro. I mean, we gotta Scape Shift this turn because Ulamog is just gonna ruin us in otherwise. So. And that's 8, so we'll still be alive. Can't draw any more cards though. I can grab 2. $24, so we can draw 1 card. So we can Uro once. I don't know why they're not just yielding to everything here. Come on, guy. I guess it doesn't really matter what we scry because it's just all. I guess we would put on the bottom what we want. Another land. I don't even know what we're looking for here, so maybe sure we want another land on the bottom. Spyglass. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We'll keep that on top. I guess we get it, but doesn't really matter. I guess what I could have done before all that was use Volcanic Fallout, but I think that this is fine. No attacks. Let's see what they got. I don't expect to win this round right now. They got Ugin. It's a W.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
They can Golos for it. No Ugins. Might get it. Might get the W here. He's got about block 12.
Right on schedule.
Or 13 of them. It's 26. Now 12.
Try this.
He does not have 12 creatures on board. He still does not have 12 creatures on board. A shatter. Well, okay. Well, could have just done that first, man. Really. Slow rolling loser. What a waste of time that guy was. I mean, it could be that he just drew it, but I doubt it. I don't have faith in people. These negates seem a lot worse now. I think that our plan is just so we didn't even see they had a Dovin's veto. We saw that, but that can't even be countered anyway. So I think like Mystical Dispute is actually probably better, just to counter their Teferi, or maybe they have an Aether Gust. So do that, and then I want to add in probably Growth Spirals or something. Yeah, we'll do that. Broken Bond. No, that didn't seem relevant. Let's just run it back this way. Hopefully we can just be quick. We're going to opt to play first. His hand is super keepable. His hand is a lot better. What are we putting back? Probably the Volcanic Fallout. It's good at some points, but not right now. We want more land, although Cultivate is like almost land. The awkward thing is if we don't draw... I guess it's not awkward. Forget what I said. Then we just play this. We'll just go get red. Okay. And then a Cultivate. Green, red, I suppose. And then we were set up to escape to the wilds next turn here. Looks like a slow start for them, which is good for us. Might be Teferi here. Elvish Rejuvenator. Okay. Do I want to escape or cultivate and explore? That's Sorcerer's Spyglass too. I think I like this. Golos. I think that we just do name Golos here. I mean, they still got Ugin, but Golos can hit Ulamog. So let's see here. What are we trying to hit next turn? I guess a land, more land wouldn't be bad. I'm trying to escape the wilds into lands, and there's a Terror of the Peak. There are lands for sure. So let's scry here. We don't want another Spyglass. We're looking for Escape Shift at this point. Let's just drop this. We need more blue on board, I think. Oh, we can play even more? God, I should have played that on tap, I guess. Oh yeah, because we played Explorer and the thing, yep. Okay, so... Tear of the Peaks is probably coming down next turn here. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can escape into the wilds and Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, yeah. So I probably do this first. Just making sure it taps correctly. There's Escape Shift. Still no, we can play both next turn too, which is awesome. So, still no Field of the Dead though. Put that on the bottom. We're good on land. What do you got, opponent? We also have another Escape into the Wilds. I think they're probably just dead here. Could be that they hold up counter mana. We have to be really careful for that. They also could have a Shatter, which they might. If they swing in, they probably have a Shatter, but then they wouldn't be playing their lands right now. Looks like counter magic. There's a field. There is a field. Do we just like play another first? This is tough. So we could escape into the wilds. I think that we just escape shift first, so let's just tap everything. Maybe get one of these triggers down. Boom. We're going face. Does it resolve? I guess we could have escaped the wilds first. That's what we should have done. Do we Growth Spiral in response? No, because it can't be countered anyway. So, and then we don't have enough to. So really, what we need to find here is, oh, and we don't have double red. Well, we can find another red source. Okay, there's a volcanic fallout. We're going face, but we don't have another red source. So in our deck, we have both our mountains on board. We can escape shift though. So do you have another? It doesn't look like you do. You lose. Doesn't matter what we get. Yeah. Awesome. Took down the mirror. Suck on that. That was really satisfying. Tough game. Tough game. Let's hop into the next one. All right, welcome back to another game of Terrorshift here. This hand is slow, but we're on the play. We got an Uro. We'll keep it. We got the first 2 wins against Mono Red, and then the Bant Mirror. And beating that Bant Mirror was pretty good. It was a pretty good match. Let's see if we can go 3-0 here. What are we up against? Probably some sort of sacrifice deck. Maybe they're playing Jund Food though. They are. This is a really cool deck. Covert Go Blue made a version of this deck for Standard, which was really cool, and that made me make one for Historic, which is it's a really fun deck to play. It's also pretty good. A lot of good value in it. I don't know if it can win against our deck though. I'm not gonna say it can't because that's how you jinx yourself, but I think that we're favored for this game. It's a mid-range strategy, and just like in Modern, where Tron crushes Jund, we are kind of the Tron in this matchup. So we can Uro and explore, which is what we will be doing. So let's Uro. I guess we could have templed first. Yeah, we probably should have. I guess we could temple before we use the explore though. Escape Shift is cool. It's pretty good. I mean, we'll have 7, 8. We'll have enough mana to make it good. Or good enough, I should say. Let's just put this Grazer out here as a little blocker. Try to keep our life total high. And then if we draw a land next turn, Escape Shift gets even better. We'll try to keep him alive for now. Take 3 there. Mayhem Devil. Okay. And an oven. They got some good stuff. Blue. I mean, we could. Could Storm's Wrath. No, we couldn't. Okay. No, we couldn't. I'm dumb. Let's Uro first. No land. Okay. Escape shift away here. Oh, Mayhem Devil is gonna wreck us right now. How much damage is that? I mean, it's probably still justified. 6. We're gonna take 6. That's fine. Should we Bojuka Bog him? Maybe. Get our Scry lands, at least a couple of them. How come Mayhem Devil didn't trigger there? Oh, there he goes. One second. So we take some damage. We don't want the Storm's Wrath. We don't really care about the Fabled Passage. I guess we can keep the Fabled Passage on top. Like, that's not that many zombies. Okay, they're going for our zombies rather than our face. We gotta get that Mayhem Devil off the board. Hopefully they... It looks like they're at least going for... They got another one. That sucks. If Phyrexian Tower, they are going off. Okay, they play the other Mayhem Devil, which is actually really good for us. Yeah, the Storm's Wrath is looking pretty good. Are they gonna keep going? Looks like they are. Shooting everything down. I think at this point they could have just like killed us, but I'm fine with it. They went for it. Awesome. Okay, so now this Storm's Wrath is going to be looking pretty good here. Let's go ahead and chump. They can't sacrifice anything. Well, they can with Wolfstrider, I guess. Yeah, they for sure could have just killed us last turn instead of picking off all of our zombies. Our life total is getting pretty low, but we might still be able to pull off the win. Okay. So those are down. Create a zombie, and then we're going to definitely be Urowing here. Doesn't really matter what we exile. Get our life total back up. Hey, look, another land. And it looks like we have shifted the odds in our favor a bit. So they're not exactly junk food in the mid-range style. They're more kind of all in on the sacrifice stuff. So they're currently hunting for another Mayhem Devil, really. It looks like. They shouldn't have used that Phyrexian Tower. Well, they got a Bolus's Citadel too. Terror of the Peaks. That's pretty cool. So I think we want to play it and then swing with the crew and then play the other Uro. Because if this Uro hits a land, are we swinging with everyone? We're swinging with these at least. Okay. And then we could actually cultivate here instead. And that will shoot down their cat. Well, oh crap, but do we have, okay good, we do have 2 basics. Whew. Put one on the board. Shoot their cat down. Okay, they're going for the Citadel. What can they get? That's it. Okay, well, I think we win here. Let's just do this too, whatever. Looks like lethal. Sweet. Got the W there. That was kind of a hard grind, actually. Sweet. How do we sideboard for this? We want to hit their graveyard. Grafdigger's Cage is definitely good, even though we have Uros. Scavenging Ooze is fantastic. Scavenging Ooze is very good. What else is... Ugin. It's not incredibly exciting, actually. Grazer. Could cut Grazer. Volcanic Fallout is actually kind of good. Is it better than... It doesn't kill Mayhem Devil, so no. Fine taking out the Grazers and maybe one Uro if we're going to keep in the Grafdigger's Cages. So, although the life gain is pretty good. Okay, let's see here. This hand is pretty decent. We'll Triome on 1, Explore on 2 into Field of the Dead, Cultivate on 3. We'll actually probably Growth Spiral instead. Explore is better with Escape to the Wilds. You hit some lands. We do have the Storm's Wrath, which is sweet. Okay, there's Woe Strider. There's a land. Do we double Explore instead? I don't think we do, because if we don't hit a land, that's pretty bad. We're gonna go Scry in here. We could pop off and Escape to the Wilds next turn if we wanted to. Although if we draw another land, I may Explore and then Escape to the Wilds, or Escape to the Wilds and then, well, we'd need to Explore first. No, we wouldn't. Escape to the Wilds lets you play an extra land. So I should probably just Escape to the Wilds this turn, yep. So I think I'm going to just do that first, because we can hit 2 lands. And that we do. We hit lots of lands. And we're going to do a painless way here. Boom, boom. I guess if I played the Breeding Pool, it would have, yeah, it would have triggered the Field of the Dead. Oops. Another Field of the Dead is welcome. Welcome to the party. And we might just like Wrath their board. Sure. Not really sure why they wanted to do that. Okay, maybe we don't Wrath their board. I think I still want to. 4 others. Yeah, sayonara. Puts 1 on top. Gotcha. Field of the Dead. Boom, boom. Let's explore here. We'll play this untapped. I guess it doesn't matter. We could just Growth Spiral. Is Cultivate better for whatever reason? I don't really think so. We're like in pretty good shape right now. Okay. Got some creatures down. Got a Citadel. What do they get? Citadel's pretty good in this. Gotta say. Pretty good. Especially with like cats and stuff. They're just going face. Going face this time. They learned from their mistakes last time. And that's it. So we gotta play this. Terror of the Peaks. There's another Storm's Wrath. I mean that does stuff. Maybe we should have attacked first. I don't know. Think that we're definitely Storm's Wrathing. And then we're Pachuca Bogging. Get rid of their graveyard. That was detrimental. And then I think I like playing out a Field of the Rune and playing Cultivate. Okay, back to 6 zombies here. Don't have to worry about their graveyard. Just a Citadel, which is a threat. And they probably hit double lands there. Cool, we got the W. All right, so here is the wrap up. We played 3 traditional matches and won all 3. That was pretty cool. I think this deck is pretty powerful, honestly, and really cool. This is the best I've seen Terror of the Peaks perform. It's a card I've been trying to build around quite a bit by using Genesis Ultimatum. But this Escape to the Wilds is actually an unreal card. It's really, really good, especially in a ramp shell. It does everything you want it to do, where you spend your first few turns ramping, and then boom, you play this, you can play extra land, and then you have value to slam on the board too. So yeah, overall, big fan of this deck. I will leave a link in the description as always for this deck. And once again, shout out to, what was his name? ExiledGiant, I think that's what it was. ExiledGiant on Reddit for coming up with this list. Super sweet deck. Nice work, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video if you like my content. And stay tuned because there'll be a lot more historic content coming your way. Thanks, guys.